Well, I hope we all learned a valuable lesson, Katie, that
Mm-hmm.
that he might not be an incel if you think he is. He might be gay or queer.
There you go. There you
That's the
go.
lesson that we've learned today.
Sometimes the biggest incels are the most deeply closeted.
Yep.
And
That's what happened. What did you think about this finale that we had here?
I liked it. I mean, I was kind of mad at them for like tricking us by making all the like couples that we wanted to make sure were okay sit so far apart and act so like cold to each other. That worked on me. I was like, oh no.
Oh,
Look at
that was upsetting for you.
yeah, like I fell for it. And
The fake out. Yeah.
yeah, it's like look at their body language. They hate each other. Fuck. There's no love. And then it was a fake out. So I get why they did it, but I was pissed.
The yawn reveal though, that was really
Yeah.
that
Well,
was
because
really one for the books.
and the build up to that was pretty crazy too, because like, yeah, they made it seem fully like they were fully dating. And I was like,
Yeah,
no, they're just BFFs.
they're BFFs. It's so
Yeah,
cute. He seems like a totally different person.
I know. I'm
He
like,
found himself.
okay. I'm happy for him that this experiment like had a positive outcome for him in that way.
It's just so funny that we pegged him as an incel, and it was just that
Listen, he can be so again, sometimes the biggest haters are just because
No, it's impossible to be
they're
gay and be an incel.
suppressed.
It's impossible. It's impossible. No, but we pegged him as a straight incel, and it
That's
was,
true. That's true.
we picked him as a sorry, I'll say we picked him as a straight incel, but
Yes, you're
yeah,
right. We were
he was a
wrong.
queer. Now he's a queer former incel.
Yes, recovering incel.
He's okay with boobs now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, now we understand why he had such like an adverse reaction to the boobs. Because I was like, that should have been our first red flag. I was like, sorry, but no, I'm sorry, those boobs are incredible. Like, what
Well,
are you talking
straight.
about?
Well, I think that gay men usually appreciate big
That's
boobs. So
true.
I was talking with some people, and it was like was he thinks that his version of a straight man wouldn't like big boobs.
Yeah,
Like, oh,
that's
my version of a straight man would like little boobs. Straight men like
right.
little boobs.
Well,
So,
he also might not be a boob gay, you know?
oh, he's an ass. Well, I think I think ass gay is kind of like is gay.
That's true.
All right, let's get into it. We get the Yasmin and Andy wedding, and Andy, he says yes. We'd already heard this, and Yasmin looks so happy
Yeah.
when Andy says yes. So, do you think this is like a he fell into my trap moment?
I don't know. Maybe I'm like, was she smiling out of like nervousness? Or is it out of like I don't know. I don't know.
She looked so happy.
Or like victory, like, oh, I get to be the one with the upper
That's
hand.
that's what I thought. Well, when I thought she was gonna say yes, especially when she's like looking into his eyes lovingly after he said yes. Like,
Right.
it looked like she was so in love with him in the eye, via the eyes,
Via
nothing
the
else.
eyes. Yeah. Yeah, I thought that too, and I was kind of like, "Oh, wow, I'm surprised she's having that reaction." I assumed they were gonna break up. It was just another fake out.
Yeah, she says their relationship has been the most precious thing she could have ever asked for, but these up and downs have cost them too much time. So no. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, if it's the most precious, that relationship was the most precious thing you could have ever asked for
I
with
think
this
she
guy.
was trying to be nice.
Yeah, that's her attempt of being nice.
It's like, "Oh, I'm gonna have to be the bad guy. Okay, well, let me be really nice."
Yeah, I think that throughout this whole thing, she tried to act like she was like the victim in this whole situation.
Right.
And I'm like, you were so into him being a douchebag to other women.
Right.
Like,
Right.
you didn't think it would come back to you?
Yeah.
You knew who you laid with at night.
You're both complicit.
You knew. We get to after the ceremony. Apparently his dream is crushed. This was his dream.
His dream was to have a really hot wife, so
Yeah.
I'm with him on that, actually.
Your dream is to have a really hot wife?
Yeah, don't tell James.
I won't.
Listen.
So is mine, and I think it's coming true this
Okay,
September.
wow.
I think it is. I think
Stay
it is.
tuned, folks.
Don't want to get my hopes up, but
drop the registry link.
Yeah, I think it's coming true. I think the registry link is patreon.com.
Oh, that's right.
Reality alert. Where right after this, I'm going to be releasing our love center. We're going into all of the social media. I already recorded it with fiance Maria, my soon-to-be hot wife, where we're talking about all of the social media to come out of not just Love is Blind Germany, but the Love is Blind universe this past week. And there is some juicy stuff that came out. So it's not just Jan that came out. Other stuff came out too.
Wait, I want to know about it. Well, darn, I'll have to check it out on Patreon.
You'll have to check it out. There are free trials.
Okay, perfect.
Amazing. So yeah, she would love to say yes, and it was so hard, but she also feels relieved. And Andy's mother is not happy about this.
It was like a knife to his heart.
Oh my God. Yeah, well, that's what it was like for the owner of the pole dance studio and that other woman who I know nothing about. That's all I remember. The woman whose hearts he broke in the pod.
Oh my God, I forgot she owned a pole dancing studio.
That's all I remember. And then there was the other woman. Her name began with a C, and she got broken up via a letter.
Oh yeah.
That wasn't nice. That wasn't nice.
I was surprised they didn't come back at any point.
I know they should have been there, and they should have been at the wedding. They should have been at the party and the wedding.
They should have just sort of like dance on his grave kind of vibe.
Yes. So yeah, then we get like this blackout moment, or this kind of like cliffhanger moment with Andy and Yasmin.
Yeah.
Talking,
I thought that was weird.
It's
so
weird
was that meant to be that we weren't gonna they were like, we'll show a bonus clip of this at the reunion? Because I guess the payoff was not worth it. So I was confused why they did that.
They should have resumed it at the end of the finale if they were going to do this, or just showed us. I don't know what they were doing.
Like nothing happened. So I was like, what do they want us to think?
I'm so kind of confused about the whole thing.
Yeah, because I didn't watch that and think, oh, maybe they're going to work it out and get back together. Like, obviously they are not going to make it.
No, they're not compatible.
Even if they decide to date, they're going to break up immediately. Like, it's very obvious. So I don't know what they wanted us to think. Like, they're not right for each other.
They both will only work with someone who they can walk all over.
Right. They both want to be the dom of the relationship.
Yeah. Yeah. And they're both doms, they need a sub, and a very subby sub who will put up with a lot of bullshit, I think.
Yeah. You can't have two tops.
No. Let's get to Josie and Gunnar. I like how he comes in and he explains marriage to us. He says marriage is a promise, and it says you're the one. Thank you for mansplaining marriage to us, Gunnar.
Yeah.
We really appreciate it.
No, I'm not gonna say anything mean about Gunnar because I want Germany to like me.
Yeah, they're obsessed with him.
It was fun watching the reunion, having that information now.
Yeah.
They're the fan faves.
Yeah. But I'm sure the producer was like, can you explain marriage to us? We need you to tell us what you think marriage is.
When he said it in German, it was much more subtle.
Yeah. The rings are in a glass box with a rose this time instead of grass. I like how Andy and Yasmin only got grass. They were like, fuck these two.
Don't give them the good one. They're not going to work out. Yeah.
Josie, she talks to her bridesmaid. She says she's a little nervous because she began to re-examine everything and she realized that a yes to Gunnar is a no to children. You think so, Josie? You think?
That's kind of his main thing.
Yeah, that's been your whole narrative. Now you think so? Did they show you the dailies or something?
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh, no. She says that now that she has met her husband, she's contemplating kids more, whereas Gunnar, now that he has met his wife, wants kids even less. I think that's what she said. He's like
But
a
by
really
all accounts
diametrically
and
opposed.
purposes, these people should not be together.
No, they're perfect.
I know they're perfect. They're perfect. We love them. We stand.
I know. I don't know how I feel about their future, Josie and Gunnar.
I mean,
And we can talk predictions. Yeah.
if they're happy right now, I'm happy.
Yeah, we'll see. And I just want to say these sections were like even more repetitive than normal, especially Josie and Gunnar. I was like,
Right.
wow,
Like,
this
we
is
get
bad.
it.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes when that's happening, I'm like, okay, that means they're gonna work out for sure because they're like making them repeat the one potential conflict over and over again. So it's like this must actually be a non-issue because you know how it's like, well, this person loves lunch and I hate lunch. I don't know if we're gonna make it. It's like I think you guys are gonna be okay.
Yeah, and they have like no family drama. They can't even have the families like fake something. It's like so clearly the families are clued in.
Yeah.
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 So we get to the wedding ceremony, and oh god, the flowers are so much better than the all white. That all white was oppressive. God,
I'm with you on that.
Thank God. I don't like love them, but so much nicer. And Wendy is in the audience. That's nice for her to show up.
Yeah, that was cute.
Yeah, and the officiant didn't seem like somebody that they pulled out from the library, and she didn't blend in with the background.
That's true. So, again, I think they give you like the nicer wedding if you're actually going to do it. You know, it's like, okay, these guys aren't going to do it. Give them the grass, give them all white flowers, and Brenda from accounting can step in for this one.
Yeah, I bet they just hated Andy and Yasmin too.
Yeah,
they were like, oh,
they're like, these
so
guys
rude.
are so annoying. They're obviously not getting married.
Gunnar's, I mean, both of their vows were very sincere and emotional. Normally, I hate that. I hate the vows. I'm like,
it's probably because it was like a real wedding.
Yeah, and it wasn't like Chat GPT.
Oh my God, yeah.
But the officiant doesn't do. Now is the time to find out if love is truly blind, like in any form. So that was a little. That was a little disappointing. So, like, did we find out? I guess
did they cut that part, or were they like, hey, since we're actually gonna get married for real, can we like not do all that? Like, could it just be a regular wedding?
Maybe, but I don't appreciate it as you know. I'm really watching the show. You know, I'm really trying to
takes
find
me
out
out of it.
Blind.
It takes me out of it. If I'm not reminded what the point of the experiment is every 30 seconds, I will forget.
It's an experiment. There's a guy with a lab coat right off camera with a beaker.
We need the data.
Yeah, he's sheets and beakers and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
And safety goggles. And,
Bunsen burner.
A pipette or whatever.
Pipette.
A pipette. Or Erlenmeyer flask.
Erlenmeyer flask. Thank you. I was like, both of us are wrong, but
we know something.
We're heading in the right direction.
All I know is do what you oughta, add acid to water, right?
What?
You want to add acid to water.
Oh.
Not water to acid? I don't know. Some chemistry.
I have no idea.
All I know is that my teacher would always say, do what you oughta, add acid to water.
That's nice. That might have helped me be better at science.
Well, it didn't help me.
I've felt just remember being deeply overwhelmed all the time.
Yeah, me too. It was very, it was silly. It was silly stuff. Is reality TV is what really matters, you know?
Yeah.
We're gonna save the world.
Yeah.
So Gunnar says yes, she says yes, and they live happily ever after. Yay! It's very sweet. I appreciate it.
Love is blind.
Love is blind. It's proven. Let's get to Jesse and Constantine's wedding. Constantine arrives and says marriage means so much to him and he feels overwhelmed. And to get married, you must have complete certainty. So I guess
they were really playing it up like he had cold feet.
Yeah, I know.
And I kind of almost fell for it.
I know.
I don't know if it was just because they're German and I felt like a little like less like who knows? Like maybe I just can't get a read on the Germans.
Yeah, it was hard to get a read on the Germans. I like how they just keep playing the FC Cologne anthem at like every time to get people hyped up. Like it's like we don't want to spend the rights on any song. Yeah. And this is a lot of money, so we're just gonna keep playing it. Yeah, I love how even when her bridesmaids arrive, she says that Constantine is way more nervous than she is. She's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I know that he's nervous. There's like a 40% chance he's gonna walk away, but what are
Wild.
you gonna do?
No.
I was really rude to him when I went to his apartment, so it would be totally fair for him to leave.
Just bullied the shit out of him.
Yeah,
Like a clean apartment.
many men have left me at the altar for the same reason. It would have been really funny when she walked up at the altar. She took out like a little dustpan and a little broom thing and started cleaning around.
Just start fixing everyone's ties.
Yeah, it's not clean.
Yeah.
She's like a monk or something,
Right.
Really
I
cool.
do. It is super interesting that she's so intense about cleanliness, but smokes cigarettes.
I know we talked about that. It's so weird when people are like that.
Cigarettes is so
It's
yucky
so dirty
to me, and it just makes your whole house like permanently smell bad.
I know. She should have been smoking. Oh, it's so cool if they were smoking like at the altar.
Oh, that'd be fucking sick. Have you seen
sick.
people have been doing like I've been seeing like cakes and like it's like a cigarette candle.
Oh,
Or it's like a cigarette themed cake.
Well, I know Charlie XCX's wedding had like a lot of cigarettes going on. Yeah,
cigarettes are cool again.
Cigarettes are really cool.
They've really stopped being cool.
I'm like, why are we doing this whole cigarette thing? Like, we joke about it, but we're not serious.
I remember, I don't know if you, I felt like as a kid, it was like very much drilled into us, like cigarettes are disgusting and bad. And like pretty much everyone was like, yes. And then I got to college and so many kids smoked cigarettes there. And I remember being like it was a big culture shock for me.
Yeah.
Well, and now I don't care because I'm fucking cool.
Yeah. Well, I went to school in Winston-Salem, as in Winston cigarettes and Salem cigarettes.
Oh, I never put that together.
This is how, it's really funny. And this is how crazy it is. The first year that I was in college, they were smoking dorms, as in there was a dorm floor you could be in that you could smoke inside. It was the last year it ever happened.
Oh my God.
I was like, wait.
What? That's so funny. I feel like we were like just at the tail end of like things being kind of like grungy and fun. Like my freshman year of college was the last year that like real Four Loko was legal.
Yes. Yeah, the year that happened, we stocked up on Four Loko and like filled our fridge with it. Yeah.
That's so funny.
Those were good times.
Yeah. You haven't lived until you've blacked out in the first 30 minutes and puked blue.
Yes. So this ceremony, Constantine is like really tweaking at the altar. And I love how they made him stand there. Everyone's like, you look really nervous. And he's
I am nervous.
Yeah, like at a normal wedding, you at least have like your bros up there,
Right.
But he's just standing like I just seem like a little awkward.
Right.
Like,
especially because because also I'm like, it's probably silent. They can't have like actual like music.
Yeah.
And then he's probably like they're holding for like different angles. So they're like, you're just standing up there for like so long.
And then like there's a chance the other person might say no.
Mm-hmm.
So that's very awkward as well. But he doesn't run, and she arrives, and they both seem happy. And finally we get a good.
And today we will find out if love really is blind.
Close enough for me.
Okay, we'll take it.
Bad delivery from
we'll take what we can get. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah,
I know. It felt their heart wasn't in it.
No. But the vows are pretty good. I remember Constantine's being pretty corny. But those are vows. But he maybe if they do a vow renewal or something, he can work on it.
Yeah.
They both.
What's his job again, by the way?
He's like an event planner or something.
Oh, okay. Because I keep thinking he's a musician because I guess his dad is the musician.
Yeah, I don't know, event planner, something maybe like clubbing music or something. Is
like
something.
Yeah.
Not like event planner, but something with like events, clubs, promoter or something like that.
Well, he's not a writer, is the point.
Yeah, that's true. So you should use ChatGPT.
Yeah.
That's whatever. This should have come. consulted Jan on how to do the prompts.
Bid, don't use chat.
Do it. You do it. Do it.
It's bad for the environment. It doesn't even work
scripted this
good.
whole podcast using ChatGPT. Every
I
line of
knew
this is me and
it.
Katie reading off scripts.
That's why you've been using so many hyphens mid-sentence.
Yeah, the M dashes.
I can tell. You're speaking with M dashes.
So they both say yes, and then his dad is playing, and they're so surprised. And the music is studio quality, and the instruments are unplugged. It's amazing how good they sounded.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, that was so stupid.
That was sick, though. I like that his dad is there. FC Cologne theme. Let's go.
I guess if that's like where you're from, that must hit so hard.
You must.
Can't relate.
It'd be like if I guess we don't really have like, do we have songs for sports teams?
Well, I
Go
do.
Cubs Go. Do the Eagles have a song?
They do. They famously have the best fight song maybe of all of sports ever. And it's incredible and it's so good.
What is it?
Do you want me to sing it for you right now?
Yeah.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Oh, yeah.
On the road to victory. Fight, fight, fight. Fly, Eagles, fly. Scoring touchdowns. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high. You asked me to do this. Watch our Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles, fly. On the road to victory. EAGLES, Eagles. It goes so hard.
Wow, that's like a long song.
It is, and it's so good.
Yeah.
It's got a little call and response. You get to like chant, spell something at the end.
Wow.
When they play it in the stadium, it's like boom, gong, look. There's like drums. It's great.
Damn.
Yeah, it's so good.
Okay. Well, so it's like if that happened, you know?
Yeah, if that happened every 5 minutes.
Yeah, if the singer of that appeared at your wedding, you know?
Yeah, if the guy that wrote that was still alive somehow.
Yeah, it'd be crazy. Imagine that at your wedding. Well, it was very quick finale because we're already at the reunion, Katie.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, they zipped right along.
Instantly, Josie and Gunnar, they're sitting far apart.
Yeah. Oh, I hated that. And then same with Jesse and Consti. I was like,
my God.
What is this?
Is love not blind? That's what I was afraid of.
Like, I guess not.
Yeah. So Gunnar and Josie, instantly it's a fake out. They're still married. They put the rings back on.
Thank God.
Apparently from this footage that we see, back of seat height is very important to Gunnar.
Yes.
Were you aware of this?
Listen, he's got his sensory issues and I respect him.
Hey, as a tall person, I'm big on seat depth
Right.
and height. So I am all about it. I
Once
totally
you figure
understand.
out what works for you, you gotta advocate for yourself.
Definitely. Definitely. And they moved in together. We get back to the reunion. Gunnar says in the pods he was child free because he didn't want to get her hopes up, but now the conversation has opened up more.
Okay.
So he lied about his true intentions.
Well, I think he just wanted to like manage expectations, and I get that. Like, if you're not sure, you might as well say you don't want to do it at all. Because
they manage, I say lie, you know?
Sure. No, well, even his family, remember his family was like, yeah, we'll see. When he was saying, like, yeah, I don't want to have kids. They're like, yeah, okay, whatever. You know? I think, because like, if he had said, I'm not sure if I want to have kids, then I think a lot of women that definitely want to have kids would be like, oh, okay, well, that means I can change his mind. And he didn't want to be with someone that he couldn't have the option to make up his own mind about it with, I guess. If that makes sense.
He wasn't truthful.
I guess. Yeah, kill him. You're right.
No, you're right.
You said to me, fuck him.
I like how they both said they would not have been together if they had met in real life. They're like, no. So, Katie, do we think that they will stay together? How long will they last?
I mean, I think at the very least they'll like be together for a couple years.
Yeah,
I could see them being like the couple of Love Is Blind Germany.
Yeah, they do have good chemistry.
They do. They seem like they are just like similar kinds of people, and like that they genuinely like each other. So at least a couple years, if not forever.
If uh w- uh uh if able to, or adoption naturally, blah 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 blah, will they
Right.
have children?
Oh, I don't know them well enough to know that for sure. I mean, it sounds like they're probably going to, because like it sounds like their families want that, and yeah, I just think they make good they would make good parents.
Yeah, I think they will, because he's saying he's open to it.
And that to
I
me
think-
means like, and if he's open to it and she wants to, then they're going to.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I think now we're talking about. I think they'll. I think they'll be together forever.
Yeah.
They'll live together. They'll live forever too. I think that's what's gonna happen.
Yay!
Yay! We did it.
We
Love
did
is
it.
real. It's
Love
blind.
exists.
Yay!
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw. Yasmin and Andy. She says she tried to follow her heart, but there was just too much potential for conflict.
Yeah.
Andy says that he didn't think
Potential
her.
for conflict. They were having conflict.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, what do you mean potential?
You had it. You fulfilled that potential.
Yeah, so we get this footage from after what we saw. It turns out that after the wedding, he said, we always said we wouldn't be choosing against each other. And then they kiss.
Yeah. That was weird. I don't know why they showed that to us, like, as if it was some shocking thing. Because it's like, well, we know it didn't work out. They're sitting across the room from each other.
Yeah, I don't think we had ever seen them kiss before. Maybe that was the shocking thing. Oh, they kiss?
Oh, whoa. I didn't even think they
Whoa.
liked each other like that.
Maybe it was the first time they'd ever kissed, and we were supposed
Right.
to know that.
They've had
Never
sex,
assumed.
but they have not kissed. They're going prostitution laws.
That's
Sorry, sex worker rules.
no, I mean, that's believable.
Yeah.
I would believe that this was the first time kissing. At the reunion, they say they didn't end up trying to date because immediately after the wedding, he said, "Where's the champagne?" And he just left, and she didn't know where he was. And then she had to take their luggage to the honeymoon suite, and he wasn't responding to her. And he said he needed to respond to the rejection, and she's very sensitive and needs a lot of taking care of. But that's okay.
Yeah, I was confused by that. I was like, so you guys just broke up, being initiated by you, and now you're mad, and then you kissed, and now you're mad at him for not coming up to the hotel room with you right away?
Well, I think that they didn't break up. She rejected him at the wedding, but then they planned to stay together. But then he was like, "I'm not going up to the room right away because I need to process."
Yeah, and all my family and friends are here.
Yeah, and maybe he wasn't
And there's
responding.
free alcohol.
And maybe he wasn't responding to her because she just rejected him on television in front of everybody.
Being consoled by his family and friends, and also,
maybe he wanted
hanging out with them for a second. Yeah,
to talk to her because it's like mixed feelings. I think he's a douchebag, but I don't really care about this one. I'm like, I might not respond to her.
I feel like,
either.
Yeah, I was like, girl, what are you talking about? I felt like it was like her just stringing along the breakup. Like she knew she didn't want to be with him.
Yeah.
So just dump him for real.
Well, no, but she had to be the victim in the breakup, right?
Right. Yeah, that's true. And now you're right. And then she got to have this sort of narrative at the reunion, even though it was like, what are you mad at him about?
Yeah. And then Gunnar got to be the mediator and be like, don't tell her how she feels.
Right.
And I'm like, all right, I guess that's right. But the whole point of this is that they should have just broken up. And of course he didn't want to talk to her.
It was like, if for all the things we probably should be sort of like course correcting and chastising him on, this isn't it. Like, it was like,
of course you want to get drunk and be sad.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing.
It's like, unfortunately, I'm on his side.
Yeah, I know. It's like an embarrassing thing. I would be like, I can't talk to her right now.
Yeah. I was like, I don't care if she still wants to date and hook up. Like, I gotta get fucked up with my family and friends.
Yeah. I'm sorry she had to take a piece of luggage. Like, she seems pretty strong. I think it's okay.
Right. She could have it.
It was probably like one bag.
Right. Oh my God.
3 or 4 days after the wedding, they had a big argument and she blocked and ghosted him. She says she did that because he kept blaming her for everything. She says, thanks, ChatGPT, for helping him out for his messaging, by the way.
ChatGPT has really... this was like the first season of reality television I've watched where like ChatGPT was really a main character.
They have like paid sponsorship. Is OpenAI like being like reaching out to contestants?
Maybe, but I think it's more so just to show how brain rotted so many people have become with ChatGPT.
Well, I'm just like, how long does it take to write like, hey, I think we should break up, versus going to the AI prompt and being like, write me a breakup message?
Literally,
like, it's crazy.
Like, people are like using ChatGPT so much that they're like losing the ability to like have full brain function, because apparently like guys are using it to just respond to messages on dating apps.
Yeah, I know. There's some things where I'm like, help me understand a document. And I'm like,
right,
okay.
Right. I'm like, I get if it's like break down this intense medical chart and like synthesize the information. Like, I'm like, AI should be like helping like doctors cure cancer, not like helping you just respond to a DM.
Like that's really, like I had a friend who was using it for advice for a long time.
Oh
and
God.
he was like, yeah, I think it was giving me bad advice. And I was
like,
no, just think.
It's hallucinating to just be servile. Like it doesn't work. It's a bad tool.
It's just like, just write a sentence.
Like
just, I want to break up with you. Breakups don't need to be complicated.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, if you can't talk to someone in your own words, like you're not gonna like, and you need ChatGPT's help. What are you gonna do when you're face to face with them?
I don't know. Just say, hey, let's have our two ChatGPTs
talk to each other
out for us. We don't need to talk. Just have a ChatGPT off.
Did you see that video? There was like two people, and they like said something. They had like their ChatGPTs on like voice response mode or whatever, and so they like said something to their ChatGPT and then like put it next to the other person's phone, and then the two ChatGPTs just like went back and forth and had this like horrible cringy like just like, oh yeah, I hear what you're saying, absolutely 100%. I'll do it like this, and then I'll do it like this. And they're like, thank you for your feedback. I hear what you're saying, and I'll do better. And I just did that for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, think about how affirming the breakup was. Like,
you've
been the best.
Yeah.
But I think we could be better as friends. M dash.
Yeah. And then it ends with, let me know if you want to restructure this. I could give more specific examples or talk about your happy times in the relationship together.
Yeah.
They
Would
just
you
didn't
like
edit
it
it
as
out.
a downloadable PDF or in a spreadsheet format?
I literally got an email. I applied to this job. First of all, I applied to this job like a year ago. Never heard anything. So obviously I know I didn't get it. And then like the other day I got a response from a recruiter, just like basic bullshit, like you didn't get the job, like we'll keep your information on file. And the email ended with, let me know if you want me to rephrase this or like add it, make it more warm and friendly. Like it was like they didn't even edit the ChatGPT whatever canned response they asked for. So I like responded to the email and was like, hey, you might want to like edit your emails if you're going to use AI. Also, please take me off any list I'm on. I'm not working for you. Like, she just goes, thank you for your feedback.
Thank you. Yeah, she had
People are so dumb.
How do I respond to someone to say thank you for your feedback? How do I say
that?
So the hosts say there are so many beautiful unseen moments to you guys, and then we just see and they show us like unseen footage of them for some reason, even though they broke up, and then they say thank you for the time we had. It's everything ended up okay. It was great.
Yeah.
We don't need to see footage of every fun. All right, we get Jan and Loan. We learn that they're like besties now.
Yeah.
They're best friends. We see him in like all these different scenes, and then we learn that. So do we get specifics? Did he come out as gay, or should we just say he's queer? Like I didn't get a specific.
That was the thing. It felt pretty broad, which I think
that's what I was thinking too.
Like I think he's in like a discovery period. Like,
okay, so we'll put him as discovering. Oh, questioning.
Yes, questioning.
I like discovering. I think that's more.
Yeah, I think discovering is more fun.
I also think it's more positive than questioning.
Exactly. Like it's like you're like uncovering things and like learning. And yeah, because questioning definitely has like a sort of like doubt element that feels
right.
negative, but I don't love. So yeah,
Okay,
he's in the discovery phase.
we're changing the letters, people. It's not.
LGBTDIA.
Or is the Q queer in QIA?
It can be either.
Then I was like, wait a minute.
It's queer
or questioning. Now I'm questioning. No, I'm discovering what the letters are.
Nice.
See, positive, more positive.
We've already made change.
Oh my god. All right. Wendy and I also like how the host says that men are always accused of not being able to talk about their feelings, but Jan proved them wrong. Thank you, Jan, for defending men.
Yeah. Finally, someone will defend men.
Thank you. We are always under attack. And finally, someone defended us and made us look good.
The patriarchy lives to survive another day.
Yes. If I could talk about my feelings, I would tell you how I felt about this. Wendy and Jubriel, I mean, like, she's mad at him. He says he wished he had talked about it. Like, oh, who the fuck cares?
That's the thing. I was just kind of like,
Eons
all the drama they wanted that there was to talk about at this reunion, I was kind of like, I'm over it. I don't care.
They were over it.
They were over it. It's like this was filmed a year ago. Like they barely know each other. They've moved on.
I think before he even saw her, he regretted it. Do you know what I mean? Like before the reveal, before they got to Crete,
he was like, "Oh, I'm in way over my head." Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's like I wouldn't have picked her under, like, even if she seemed like an amazing person, she never had a relationship before. Like, what a terrible person to pick.
Yeah, but also like it didn't even seem like she was his top choice. Like I was thought, like he liked Josie more.
Yeah.
But then because Josie was with Gunnar, he felt like he probably couldn't really express that and just kind of like moved on. But yeah, he just wasn't that into it.
Yeah, but you have 4 weeks to marry someone and you're like navigating their first relationship with them. Like,
yeah.
It's hard enough that some people have like never even lived with someone on the show before, and she's never had a serious boyfriend. Like that's a double whammy. Like that's not.
Yeah, I mean, I never lived with anyone before I met James, but we also lived together for a while before we got married. So
yeah, exactly. And you probably dated for a little bit too.
Yeah.
You know, there was like a whole process. This is like whabam, you know?
Whabam. Yeah, you're right. You're so right.
It's like a whole thing, you know. No, I'm not saying that you need to have lived with somebody before you live with the person.
I'm sorry.
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. I mean, she's never done anything.
Right.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
She's just baby.
She's very baby. So let's see. Yeah, Wendy bonding with women in the pods. They're like, but we'll show how good you guys were in the pods. I'm like, the pods were forever ago. Constantine,
we've all moved on.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't care. I don't care about how the losers in the pods are doing. Like they
good for
still,
them. Like I don't remember them. I don't care.
They still haven't found love. Constantine and Jesse, they are still married.
Bling bling.
Bling bling.
And in German,
Bling bling.
Bling bling.
do you know that bling bling is the same in English as it is in German?
Yeah, but it's
Bling bling.
Bling bling.
Bling bling.
Bling bling.
It's a little different.
Bling.
Bling, bling. Why does she cook with a hairnet?
I missed that, I think.
She cooked with like a plastic hair. Oop, hold on. My headphones as I was doing my thing. Hold on. I can hear you. Okay. As she was cooking, she fucking put
I guess
hair
you know what? I think it makes sense for her based on what we know about her being like,
oh, because she's so clean.
If she's like, I don't want my hair falling in the food, and also maybe it has something to do with like not wanting any kind of like cooking smells or juices to get up in the hair.
Does she do that when she smokes? Does she put the hairnet on?
Oh, you're right. She smokes cigarettes. See, every time I think I can justify her behavior, it like feels negated by the fact that she's a chain smoker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's her favorite band too?
What? Oh, the
Chainsmokers is
Chainsmokers.
the favorite
Yeah,
band.
I love the Chainsmokers.
Yeah, Chainsmokers.
Oh, yeah. I think it's like probably just like a neat freak kind of thing, like not wanting hair in her food, but as good kooky crazy.
Yeah, I wrote down Gollum impression. Did somebody do a Gollum
Oh
impression? I don't
yeah.
remember. Somebody did a Gollum impression. I just want to point that out. I don't remember, but good job, guys. Good job with the Gollum impression.
It was so good. It made a big impression on us.
I think it has to do something with the ring thing.
Bling bling.
Bling, bling.
My precious bling.
My
bling.
ring. Yeah.
Back to the reunion. They were long distance and they moved in. Constantine lies and says he likes the countryside. He doesn't like it. We saw what that place looks like.
Yeah.
They made it look like hell on earth. They made it look post-apocalyptic.
I think that was another example of them like being like, pretend like you hate it here.
Yeah.
You guys are getting along too well, and it's too obvious that you're gonna get married. Because of the whole football song thing.
Yeah. It's pretty boring, generally. It's like we get along and we're boring now. But we do get this sad news that apparently 2 months into the marriage, Constantine's brain tumor returned. It ended up not being life-threatening, but long road to recovery. He had another major surgery. Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, that was really sad because the way he was talking about it on the show felt like that he was like in full remission. So how sad and scary to have that come back when you're like feeling so good. And
it sucks because he clearly tries really hard to like be healthy.
I know.
Yeah. And sadly, we just talked this. We talked about this on. This is not like I'm not advertising right now. Taking adventure of someone's health. Me and Maria were talking about this on the Patreon. This is not advertisement for the Patreon. Just referencing because we go through the social media. It came up on the social media. He just had another surgery, but he's okay. Yeah, there's brain fluid happening once again. Really, I just don't want to seem like I'm advertising his own health.
No, you're not.
Really,
you're just please clarifying that if there are people listening to everything, it might be repetitive when you hear this.
Yeah, no, I was just saying, like, I'm just referencing how I know.
Yes.
So, yes.
Yeah, because I remember when he initially brought it up in the pods, it seemed like the way he was bringing it up was like, this is an ongoing issue, but then it ended up being like, but like I'm in remission. So. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing.
I'm still confused about the pods. He kept talking about, I don't know if it's a translation thing, how we had dark sides and stuff like that. He was like, I have a dark side and like my history I'll have to reveal and blah, blah, blah.
Oh, yeah, he did. I remember him playing that up and then it was just kind of like, I had
a brain tumor.
Yeah, he's like, I had a brain tumor and before I had the tumor, I was like, partying.
But I thought that he was going to reveal that he was a heroin addict. I have to be honest, because he was wearing those baggy clothes. I was like, he did meth or something.
Or like when he was when he was partying, he was like, like behaving really badly or something, or like has spent time in prison or something like that. And then it wasn't really that. It was just like I used to party a lot, and then I had a brain tumor, and it was scary. And now I'm in remission, and everything's good.
Yeah, it sounds like he just did like Molly and Coke or something. And I'm like, that's not that bad.
Like, whatever, that's fine. It's fine.
You stop doing it. It's fine.
Yes, you have fun in your 20s and then you what was I just gonna say? Shoot. I forget. Must not have been important.
Cocaine, just love blow.
I know. I was like, got so distracted.
I wouldn't do blow. It just makes people too annoying,
how I know I was never like cool was just that like I feel like I've never even been like offered cocaine.
What?
Like, I know. I'm like, I think I mean some
never been around dancers.
I guess not. Or like not cool ones, or it's just like they're like Katie doesn't need this.
Yeah, no, it's just they're so annoying, and they don't like leave. You throw a house party, and they don't like leave your fucking house. You're trying to get them to leave, and it's like 5 a.m. It's like, please leave my fucking home.
Why? What's next? What are we doing next?
I know. It's like, well, just go the fuck home. Also,
go run laps.
Expensive. You're wasting all this money just to be annoying. Leave.
I guess that's the main thing. Is like it's actually a green flag that I haven't done cocaine. Nothing against doing cocaine. It's just like it's a rich people drug, and tax the rich and all that. They don't want to
Yeah.
hang out with me. They don't want to give me their drugs.
Rich people are annoying people, you know.
They're so annoying, and I don't spend a lot of time with them. So
Yeah. Yeah. So, Constantine says that the struggles they've been through has made it feel like 10 years of marriage. And I have to say, this, I agree. I can actually see this and agree with. It's when people are like, oh, we've been in the pods for 10 days. It's like we know each other for 10 years. I'm like, no, don't fall for it. This, I'm like, yeah, this is like actual trauma bonding. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like,
and like when it's a literal life or death situation, like, yeah, you know, it's like the whole marriage vows are like through sickness or health. And it's like, all right, sickness part right away.
And, you know, the pods, like, I'm not saying that being on reality TV can't be like, you know, trauma inducing or that you're not treated well or stuff like that. But it's 10 days in the pods is not 10 years. It's literally 10 days.
It's a very different kind of trauma bonding.
Yeah.
Going through.
And I'm sure it does bond you in a specific way. It's like, you know, going to summer camp, you become friends like very quickly and stuff like that. Like these kind of confined experiences are very special and they do bring you together, but it's not it's not like this, like a real trauma bond that might actually be like, you know.
Yeah. And just having to figure out like how do we support each other through like unbelievably difficult circumstances,
especially when they've known each other for less than like a year or two. Like that's significant, you know. This is a lot for her to, I mean, especially it's a lot for him, but he's kind of been in this for a while, but I'm sure you never adjust to it. This is a lot for her to kind of be thrown into, you know. I know she loves him, but
but it's huge.
This is so intense.
I feel like they did a good job of acknowledging that in the discussion, you know, like that it's like, obviously we are all deeply concerned for Constantine and his health, but like also like that had to have been a very scary and intense for you, Jesse, as like the newcomer to this dynamic. Because
it's always hard. It's really hard for being a caretaker, and there can be caretaker fatigue, even very quickly, and it can be hard for significant others who have been with somebody who is ill for a long time or family members. But I mean, this is such a unique position for somebody that's only known someone for such a short amount of time. Even if you love somebody like eternally, it's just like she doesn't know him that well,
right? And it's like you like just imagine like the early phases of a marriage, especially a marriage like in these circumstances, you want it to be like kind of light and easy breezy and fun, and like let's just keep deepening our relationship. But it was like deepen now. Like,
I know she has to go sit in like those. She has to go sit in the waiting room while he's in like hours of like multiple surgeries, and I think she mentioned that he was in the ICU, which is like, I don't know if you guys have been to ICUs, but they're like terrible places to have to like walk around, and like it's very intense. And I really feel for her, and I really feel for, I mean, of course for him, but that's just like obvious, you know.
Right.
So,
of course we
we
feel for both of them.
I know they shouldn't have ended on this. They should
have ended with Josie and Gunnar.
Yeah, right. I mean,
they're like the fan favorites, and like
end on like a happy note. I mean, it is a happy note if he's alive and he's okay. And I do like Jesse and Constantine a lot as a couple, and I actually do think that they'll last a good amount of time.
Well, I think the fact that they're like still together right now goes to show, like, if they've made it through the year, they've made it through. They're gonna make it through anything.
Yeah. Well, how bad would it look for optics if she was just like,
well, that's true. Maybe they won't work out, and she's just waiting till a time where it doesn't feel like inappropriate or cruel to like leave.
I personally would not judge her because but a lot of people would. I'm just saying.
A lot of people would. And like you would have to imagine, like, obviously she wouldn't be leaving him just because of this.
No.
It's allowed to be a factor, like. It's crazy circumstances that they're
I mean, I would just be like, you know, it's like, you know, he obviously has a lot of family and stuff. It's not like he would be like alone.
Exactly.
But, you know, I would just be like, it's an insane situation, and if the love isn't there, then what do? You know, like it's not like he's alone.
yeah,
But yeah,
seems
but
like
no,
the
she
love
would
is
get
there.
judged like crazy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I
Yes.
just think
Yes.
about the internet, and I'm like, oh my
Yeah.
god, like, and that they're like they have like a YouTube channel, and they're like, I don't know if they're posting on the YouTube channel this stuff, but they're posting everything on Instagram, and I'm just like, yeah. But the good news is that they're very happy. So, I mean, it seems like, I don't know, who knows?
Yeah.
But
Aw.
yeah, Love is Blind
Love
Germany.
is Blind.
Well,
Has-
that's the truth.
Correct. Period.
And then Love is Blind US is coming on the I think the 11th.
Already?
Is. Yes. And okay,
They're
everybody
churning
was
these out.
telling
So,
me
wait,
Boston.
is it the Philly season?
No. Well, it's not Philly. And then everything across the internet until yesterday was saying Boston. And I've been telling everyone Boston.
Okay.
Well, now I look like, and I've been hating on Boston for like
Right.
weeks now, right? Because
Well,
fuck
of
Boston is
course, yeah.
disgusting.
Right.
It's not Boston, Katie.
What is it?
Ohio.
Oh.
Ohio.
H-I-O.
Yeah.
Wait, what part though?
Ohio.
Well, I guess Ohio doesn't really have like one big. I mean, obviously they have big cities,
Well,
but
Cleveland. I think it's like it said like from Columbus to Cincinnati. We're
Yeah.
doing Ohio.
oh, Cleveland. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because I'm like, there's not one city
But it's
in
weird
Ohio
when you
that's
do.
big
But
enough.
then you get so much shit where it's like, oh, like which city are we gonna live in? Like, where are we gonna move
Right.
to? Like, well, I'm
Yeah.
like, oh god.
Like, do you want to live in Columbus, Dayton?
Yeah, I don't want to
Akron?
live in any of these places. Ohio is a boring place.
Oh my god!
It's boring.
Don't let James hear you.
What is he like proud to be from Ohio?
He's so proud to. He's from Cleveland and he loves it.
That's like my least favorite city in the United States.
Wow! I won't tell him you said
Don't
that.
tell him that.
Yeah.
But I don't know a local's point of view, you know.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I think that'll be fun. If
No,
for
it's
no
always
other
fun.
reason that like I know some people from Ohio.
Yeah, it gives that
It's
perspective.
always fun when you have like some connection to where the place is. Then you could be like, I've been there.
Yeah. Yeah, but I've been to Cleveland a couple of times. It was
Yeah, I'm curious, like, what city? Where's the city they're gonna send them to?
Yeah,
for, like,
that's true. Like, where are they
the
gonna
live-
stay and
you
stuff
know?
like that?
Because
Yeah.
Columbus would make the most sense in terms of being like central.
Are there people in Columbus? Because every time I go to Cleveland, there was like no one there. It was like abandoned.
Yeah.
You know? It's like-
Because it's like one of those places where like everyone lives in the suburbs.
yeah, right. And then
It's
it's
just
just
kinda,
like
like,
I'm like,
there.
what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, Columbus is like that as well, if not more
Okay.
so. Because Columbus, like the main part of the population is Ohio State University, the Ohio State
University.
Yes, where my dad went to school. So that's again, I'm half Ohioan on my father's
Wow.
side.
So sorry.
Yeah. Well, listen, I gives me character.
Yeah.
But yes, I've been to Columbus. I've been to Cincinnati. I've been to Columbus. I've been to Cleveland.
Wow. So
Those
much
are the three big
Ohio.
cities. Again, that's
You have
I
so
got
much
my
to
people.
say
I got
about them.
people there.
Yeah.
Very flat, very gray.
Yeah. Whenever I go to Cleveland, I'm like, what the fuck? So gray.
Yeah.
A lot of meat too. Very meat and potatoes.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
yes. And I think that's big immigrant populations having moved there throughout all of America's history. But, you got a big Polish population, big Slovenian population.
Oh yeah. There were a lot of pierogies going on.
Yep.
here.
Yeah. Pierogi, Slovenian sausage. That's kind of all I got.
Yep. That's all we have to say about Ohio.
A lot of Germans, because
Yes.
that's my German side of my family. They immigrated. Well, they actually immigrated to Indianapolis, which is in Indiana, famously. But then they made their way to Ohio.
Famously in Indiana, not Ohio,
Anyway,
Indianapolis.
Anybody has more questions about my family history? Just hit me up.
Let's
on
just
the
look
spot.
at the family tree. Well, here's what I'm thinking. Oh no, I had a question. Something about Ohio. I forgot. It can't be too important.
I
It's
will
about
say,
fucking
like, I
Ohio.
don't know. There's something about all Ohio season that I'm like wondering if it's gonna really deliver. Do you know what I mean? Because like if you're like living in Ohio as like a single person, I'm just
What's
curious.
wrong with you? You're thinking, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yes, that should be good.
So yeah, because I feel like a lot of people like leave Ohio and then maybe come back once they're married. So I'm curious, like, who's there single dating? I'm curious about it.
Maybe they should just have them all live in the suburbs. Like, wouldn't that be fun if they rented like a bunch of
Right.
like small houses and had them
Yeah. It'd
pretend?
be more realistic.
Yeah, that would be fun. They give them like a little picket fence and like
Yeah.
each of them
Everyone
had to have
gets a
a pet.
house.
Had to
Yeah.
have a pet.
Yeah.
Ooh, they gave them each. They give them each like 2 small children too.
Yes.
Like 5-year-olds.
Let's make this a real experiment. Okay.
Yeah, I want to know if they can like really be married. Yeah.
Yeah. Give them a plant.
Yes. Let's see if they can really do it.
Yeah.
That would be so fun.
Let's call the
Let's
producers.
pitch it. Yeah, come on, guys. It's not too late. Hello, producers. Hello,
Yeah.
Netflix.
Hello.
Well, Katie, I've had so much fun today
So
as
much
usual.
fun.
Guys, Katie at Katie Joe
Yo
Fo
Fo
Show at Instagram. Reality Alert at Reality Alert Podcast on Instagram. And of course, youtube.com/Reality Alert. And now it's okay to plug patreon.com/Reality Alert. Right after this is uploaded, gonna a little while after, gonna upload the Love Center episode where we go into all the social media, and check back Friday, 1 p.m. covering the latest episode of Traders, episode 7 with Ian Mather. It's gonna be a big one.
I love Ian. You guys are in for a treat.
Yes. And then next week, check back for the cast reveal of Love is Blind season 10. So lots of stuff coming back and coming up on Reality Alert. Okay, thank you. Bye.
Bye.